In this video, we will cover previous year MCQs of JKSSB Ophthalmic Technician. Today's topic is Ocular Anatomy. Don't forget to subscribe to get more videos like this. Question 1. The normal fovea is blind in dim light conditions. This phenomenon is known as normal foveal night blindness and can be explained by which of the following? Option A. Absence of rods in the fovea. Option B. Absence of cones in the fovea. Option C. Thickening of the retinal pigment epithelium. Option D. Lack of blood supply to the fovea. The correct answer is option A. Absence of rods in the fovea. Explanation: the fovea contains only cones and no rods. Since rods mediate scotopic, low-light vision, the fovea becomes functionally blind in dim light conditions. Question 2. Which of the following options is the part of the iris that lies between the collarate and pigmented frill? Option A. Pupillary zone. Option B. Contraction furrow. Option C. Ciliary zone. Option D. Crypts. The correct answer is option A. Pupillary zone. Explanation: the collarate divides the iris into an inner pupillary zone extending to the pigmented pupillary frill and an outer ciliary zone toward the iris root. Contraction furrows and crypts are surface features within these zones. Question 3. The ciliary body is responsible for the production of aqueous humor. The aqueous humor drains primarily through Option A. the vortex veins. Option B. the canal of Schlemm. Option C. the central retinal vein. Option D. the suprachoroidal space. The correct answer is option B. the canal of Schlemm. Explanation: aqueous humor produced by the ciliary body drains through the trabecular meshwork into Schlemm's canal, conventional outflow pathway, accounting for approximately 80 to 90% of aqueous drainage. Preparing for optometry government exams? Enroll our course to get access. Premium lecture, fundamental videos, notes, MCQs, previous year MCQs, mock tests and more. Check course overview in description. Question 4. The optic nerve, cranial nerve 2, carries visual information from the retina to the brain. It is formed by the axons of Option A. Bipolar cells. Option B. Ganglion cells. Option C. Photoreceptor cells. Option D. Amacrine cells. The correct answer is option B. Ganglion cells. Explanation: the optic nerve consists of axons from retinal ganglion cells, which synapse with bipolar cells in the inner retina. These axons converge at the optic disc and exit the eye as the optic nerve. Question 5. The central retinal artery is a branch of the ophthalmic artery. It enters the optic nerve at the Option A. Optic chiasm. Option B. Orbital apex. Option C. Intracanalicular portion of the optic nerve. Option D. Lamina cribrosa. The correct answer is option B. Orbital apex. Explanation: the central retinal artery pierces the dural sheath and enters the substance of the optic nerve within its intraorbital portion, precisely 10 to 12 millimeters behind the globe. It then travels centrally inside the core of the nerve, eventually passing through the lamina cribrosa at the optic disc to supply the inner layers of the retina. Question 6. Which is the area in visual pathway the nerve fibers from nasal halves of the two retinae decussate? Option A. Optic tract. Option B. Optic nerve. Option C. Optic radiation. Option D. Optic chiasma. The correct answer is option D. Optic chiasma. Explanation: at the optic chiasm, axons from the nasal retina of each eye cross to the opposite side, while temporal fibers remain uncrossed. This decussation is fundamental for binocular visual field representation. Preparing for optometry license exams? Enroll our course to get access. Premium lecture, fundamental videos, notes, MCQs, previous year MCQs, mock tests and more. Check course overview in description. Question 7. Venous drainage of the orbit occurs primarily through the superior and inferior ophthalmic veins, which drain into the Option A. Cavernous sinus. Option B. Internal jugular vein. Option C. Pterygoid plexus. Option D. External jugular vein. The correct answer is option A. Cavernous sinus. Explanation. The superior and inferior ophthalmic veins drain the orbit and ultimately empty into the cavernous sinus, creating a potential pathway for spread of infection from the face to the intracranial space. Question 8. All the four rectus muscles of the eye originate from? Option A. Orbital roof. Option B. Lateral wall. Option C. Orbital floor. Option D. Annulus of Zinn. The correct answer is option D. Annulus of Zinn. Explanation. The superior, inferior, medial, and lateral rectus muscles all arise from the common tendinous ring, annulus of Zinn, at the orbital apex, which also encircles the optic foramen and superior orbital fissure. Question 9. Which photoreceptors has the function of color vision? Option A. Amacrine cells. Option B. Cones. Option C. Rods. Option D. Bipolar cells. The correct answer is option B. Cones. Explanation. Cones are retinal photoreceptors concentrated in the fovea, responsible for photopic vision and color discrimination through three types of photopigments sensitive to different wavelengths. Question 10. What is the secondary action of the superior rectus muscle? Option A. Elevation. Option B. Intorsion. Option C. Abduction. Option D. Extorsion. The correct answer is option B. Intorsion. Explanation. The superior rectus primarily elevates the eye. Its secondary actions are intorsion, inward rotation, and adduction due to its oblique insertion on the globe. Don't forget to subscribe to get more videos like this. Preparing for optometry government exams? Enroll our course to get access. Premium lecture, fundamental videos, notes, MCQs, previous year MCQs, mock tests and more. Check course overview in description. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe our channel to motivate us.